everyone. Thank you for joining me today for Skincare 101 using essential oils. Can everyone see the screen? Hopefully.
Yes.
Great. So let's just begin. So for centuries, wait, I'm going to move to one thing first. And let's just do a little bit about our medical disclaimer. So the information presented here is for informational and personal uses only and should not be assumed or taken as medical advice. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration and are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. So for centuries, many cultures have looked to essential oils to enhance their daily lives, perform religious rites, support wellness, and wear as perfumes. Not only are essential oils extremely versatile, but many also contain naturally occurring constituents that are practically made for one particular use, and that's beautifying the skin. So skincare is more than just a surface level beauty concern. As your body's largest organ, your skin is your first line of defense when it comes up against various elements like the environment, weather, bacteria, germs, and more. You may not always be aware of all the different toxins your body is exposed to and absorbing day in and day out. But as you take care of your skin, finding natural products that are safe for your body and effective in nourishing and protecting your skin is really just so important. Unlike skincare products that rely on harsh and synthetic ingredients, essential oils use their natural properties to brighten, smooth, and moisturize the appearance of skin in a way that leaves you just feeling so much better. So essential oils can have powerful antioxidant and antibacterial benefits for your skin. Essential oils used on the skin should be combined. It's always better to combine it with a vegetable or carrier oil. And the reason for that is it slows the evaporation, allowing more time for the oils to penetrate the skin, maintains the lipid barrier of the skin because most essential oils, they can tend to dry your skin out on their own. It also enhances the effect of essential oils because many oils, they work synergistically with that carrier oil, and it just makes that oil work even better. So I've listed here some good choices. Young Living has an oil that they call V6, which is a combination. It's funny, I just added up the number of oils in it, and there's actually 7. So it has coconut oil and sesame seed and grapeseed and sweet almond and wheat germ and sunflower seed and olive oil. So that's one possibility. Jojoba is an excellent choice, argan, and coconut oil, whether you're using it fractionated or the whole solid coconut oil. I recommend if you're putting together a blend of oils and a carrier oil, that the ratio is 10 drops of essential oil per tablespoon of carrier oil. And we'll talk more about that a little bit later. So let's talk about the different types of skin types. And here's our aging one. So, you know, try as you might to defy it, there are just few inevitable things that will happen to your skin as you age. And it can be, that's because as aging slows down everything, including how your skin functions. So this is what happens to our skin as we age. There can be sagging skin, and that's caused by a decrease in collagen and elastin production. There's dry and dehydrated skin, and that happens because of a decrease in your lipid production. There's wrinkles, and the protein fibers get weaker. So wrinkles are a natural part of the aging process. As we get older, our skin gets thinner and drier and less elastic and less able to protect itself from damage. This leads to the wrinkles, which are creases and lines on the skin. And there's also environmental factors, such as smoking can accelerate the development. Sun exposure is a major cause. Exposure to heat, wind, dust, they're all contributing to that. Then we have rough or irritated skin, and that happens when the cell turnover rate slows down, so we're slowing that down. And thin skin, because of declining levels of hyaluronic acid and collagen. So all those things are happening as we age. Here are some oils for aging skin. So we have frankincense, lavender, German chamomile, geranium, myrrh, ylang ylang, and gentle baby. But I've decided I'm just going to talk about one of those oils, and we'll talk a little bit about frankincense. So the picture there is of the resin that is from the frankincense tree. So it's been sought after since ancient times for its many benefits, including its rejuvenating and beautifying properties. It's great for all skin types, but especially beneficial for mature complexions. It helps to moisturize and smooth the skin. You can add a few drops to your face cream or body lotion and rub it directly into your skin. You can massage it into the skin on your hands and feet, and after a long day to restore the skin's texture. Now remember, as we age, not only do our faces change, but our hands show a great deal of aging. So it'd be great to also rub that into your hands. Just one thing about frankincense, there have been many research studies that talk about how applying frankincense to skin cancers, whether they, in the early stages, can certainly help slow that down. And for some people, it's taken it away completely. So that takes time, though, and takes a lot of applications every day. But that is something that can be done. I'm going to move on to dry skin. And that, looking at the picture, just makes me sort of feel so dry. But what are the causes of dry skin? So soap. Nothing strips your skin of moisture faster than cleansing. So you have to carefully choose the face washes you use, the body washes, the laundry detergents. Those things are essential in keeping your skin moist. Genetics. Experts at the University of Dundee in Scotland have found that mutations in genes that control the production of the protein filaggrin, which plays a role in forming and hydrating the skin barrier, can cause several skin conditions. People with these skin mutations suffer drier skin and have a greater chance of developing eczema. Then there's hard water. When tap water contains a high concentration of minerals, such as magnesium or lead, we hope there's no lead in your water, and zinc, it's known as hard water. And these minerals can leave a film on your skin that will, add to that dryness. Then there's dry air. Sometimes the air inside can be as punishing on your skin as the outside air. Forced air, especially forced air heat, can draw the humidity levels down into the single digits, making skin feel dry and itchy. I apologize. I have a house guest who is barking now. So I will do my best to quiet her down. Come here. Hey, over here. Come on. Come here. Come over here. Excuse me. So what are the oils for dry skin? There's geranium and lavender, cedarwood, ylang ylang, clary sage, and gentle baby. And gentle baby is a blend of other oils, not a single oil. But tonight I thought I would talk about geranium. So it's extracted from the stems and leaves and flowers of the geranium plant. It is considered non-toxic, non-irritant, and generally non-sensitizing. And the therapeutic properties of it include being an antidepressant, an antiseptic, and wound healing. So it makes you feel good while you're also making your skin feel better. Geranium oil may also be one of the best oils for such a variety of very common skin conditions, including oily or congested skin, eczema, and dermatitis. Experts at the University of Dundee in Scotland have found that the mutations of genes that control the production of protein filaggrin, which plays a role in forming and hydrating the skin barrier, can cause several skin conditions. And people with these mutations suffer drier skin and have a greater chance of developing eczema. So geranium oil is a very popular choice to help smooth and tone your skin. It's great for all skin types, but it's especially beneficial if your skin is oily or dry. Sorry, I'm trying to get her away. So you can add 4 to 5 drops to a water bottle with 2 ounces of water, and you can make it into a spritz. You could just, gently spray it over your face. which could make it feel nice. I have here on the screen a cleansing recipe, something that you can do at home yourself. You would take some baking soda, and the baking soda removes the dead skin, where the geranium oil helps create the appearance of healthier looking skin. So you would take a tablespoon of your coconut oil or jojoba or whichever one you choose, and a teaspoon of baking soda, 5 drops of geranium. So first you would mix the baking soda and the oil together until it turns sort of a nice white foamy kind of color. Stir in your geranium oil, rub it on your face, leave it on for like 30 to 60 seconds, and then rinse it off and apply a moisturizer. So it's a nice way to cleanse your skin at night. I personally, and I may try this one, generally I just use straight coconut oil to take my makeup off. So, but this may be a new thing that I'll give a try. And here we are, moving on to our oily skin. So what causes oily skin? Genetics, environment. So we're back to the genetics again, the same thing. Oily skin can be passed on through your genes. You could have been born with larger sebaceous glands that will produce excess oil. The environment, humidity and hot weather tends to stimulate the secretion of sebum, leading to more oil in the skin. And in the reverse of that, in arid or cold climates, skin can dry out and it can cause the oil glands to go into overdrive to compensate for that. Overwashing your skin. The last thing you want to do is overwash your face using harsh products. Either scrubbing too hard with washcloths or using anything abrasive or exfoliators can strip, the moisture, and having that moisture removed has the glands overproduce oil. Medications such as oral contraceptives and hormone replacement medications, they can also cause an increase in oil production. Many medications can also cause dehydration that leads to the production of excess oil. Cosmetics, be so careful with whatever cosmetics you choose. You may pick a cosmetic that's specifically for a combination of skin that's a combination skin or dry skin when actually you're oily. So just be really careful when you're choosing those products. Hormonal changes, hormones and oily skins, they tend to go hand in hand. Androgens are the hormones most responsible for oil production, and sometimes they can fluctuate, stimulating an increase of the sebum production. It often can happen during puberty, just before menstruation, during pregnancy, and during menopause. So we cover the whole gamut of ages. Stress and illness can also prompt extra hormones to be released. And with that also comes the oil. And of course, there's a poor diet. It's sometimes hard not to indulge in foods that contain sugars or refined carbohydrates and dairy, but consuming too much of those may lead to an overactive sebum production and the greasy sheen that comes along with that. So what are some of the oils for oily skin? It's carrot seed oil, geranium, lavender, lemon, frankincense, bergamot, clary sage, and lemongrass. And I decided to talk about carrot seed oil. I don't know if anyone has ever heard of it, but it's made not from the carrots, but from the seeds.
It's in my next order, and I don't even remember why I picked it. So
maybe because it's good for your skin.
I have oily skin, so I don't know.
Yeah, so there's other things. I can talk to you more about what else carrot seed oil can do for you. It offers a high level of antioxidant support and promotes your skin health and cell regeneration. Carrot seed oil can be used as a first line of defense for supporting aging and environmentally stressed skin. Traditionally, it's used for its powerful supportive effects on detoxification, the respiratory system, and the musculoskeletal system. So when you add it to your favorite facial cream, it will help boost that cream. Just add a drop or two to your favorite moisturizer and gently enhance your skin routine. It can be used as the principal essential oil in your own custom formula. You can also diffuse it, because it's a grounding and a soothing to the mind. Maybe that's one of the reasons you may have ordered it. It has a rich, spicy, and earthy fragrance. And it's really good for pets. Pets often like it, so it's another thing. Talking here a little bit now about skin conditions. And the two that I'm highlighting are eczema on the left and psoriasis on the right. So there's your feet. I don't know if anyone has that issue, but eczema is a general term for dermatitis, which simply means inflammation of the skin. All types of eczema cause itching and redness. Some will blister and peel. And there's a number of different kinds. So there's not just one type, or it doesn't look like one simple thing. Now, psoriasis is a non-contagious chronic skin condition that produces plaques of thickened scaling skin. The dry flakes of the skin result from the excessively rapid proliferation of skin cells. So you're producing more and more cells. They're triggered by inflammatory chemicals produced by your T lymphocytes. So psoriasis commonly affects the skin of the elbows, knees, and scalp. It's considered incurable and is a long-term chronic inflammatory skin condition. But there are some things you can do for it. So the oils of choice for both of them would be tea tree, carrot seed oil, lavender, and geranium. I think you've seen lavender, geranium in a number of things, and I'm going to show you a chart at the end. Lavender and geranium are choices for every single skin issue there is. So those are ones you can choose for whatever's going on. So here's tea tree, and I really think it's just beautiful when it's in bloom. And tea tree is actually known as Melaleuca alternifolia. It's the essential oil that's derived from the Australian native plant. And although the tea tree has been used in Australia for over 100 years, it's only recently gained popularity in other parts of the world. I mean, I remember it for quite a while, but not as long as Australia. And it's primarily known for its skin healing properties. So many people with eczema are turning to tea tree oil to help relieve their symptoms. When used correctly, diluted tea tree oil can be a safe and effective alternative to traditional creams and ointments. It has healing components that can help ease the symptoms and severity of eczema flares, which some of the components are: it's anti-inflammatory, it's antifungal, it's antimicrobial, antibacterial, antiseptic, it's an antioxidant. So it can help reduce some of the itching, lessen the irritation. And when you do that, sometimes if you're scratching too much, sometimes you can turn it into an infection if you do that. So this will help reduce that possibility. One thing you can do to make a tonic is to mix 5 drops of tea tree oil in a 1/4 cup of jojoba or another one, and massage it all over the area that it's affected by either eczema or the psoriasis. You can also add it to your shampoo to nourish your scalp. So I did want to mention that Young Living itself has a lot of skincare products, and I'm not sure if you can read them all, but on the first slide we have the Mira cleansing oil. They have an orange blossom facial wash and a mint satin scrub. I've used both of the orange blossom facial wash and the satin scrub, and I just ordered the cleansing oil, so I'll let you know how that works. There's an orange blossom moisturizer. There's a essential beauty serum, Boswellian wrinkle cream. I have used that in the past. They have a sandalwood moisture cream, a wolfberry, and they have a skincare system that's called ART, which comes with a moisturizer, a toner, and a gentle cleanser. So here's a basic moisturizing formula. You would take about 10 drops of essential oil per tablespoon of the carrier oil, as I had mentioned earlier, and you can make a facial serum out of it. So you could start with 2 tablespoons of your oil, add 20 drops of your facial oil, and that can be a combination or a single one. But one example could be 5 drops of tea tree, add 5 drops of geranium, 5 of frankincense, and 5 of lavender. You're going to cover all of the skin areas that you would need. Or choose one that maybe you've worked with before and that you like. I'm not sure how you can see this, but you'll see that a number of the oils are listed, and it'll break them down by dry skin, sensitive skin, oily, elastic, wrinkles, non-cystic, and the last one I believe is skin issues. Move that away. And you'll see that both lavender, geranium cover every single category. And there's some of my information. I'm going to stop sharing. Maybe I'll just do this. I'm going to bring everybody back up. And we can just chat for a little bit. Anyone have any questions or comments? I mean, Terry shared with us earlier about how the combination of oils that she put together has helped her lichen sclerosis, which I think is fabulous. And your alopecia, and the alopecia also in that area.
It was from the lichen sclerosis, so
yeah,
they went hand in hand.
That's great. So anyone have any questions or comments about the oils or about skincare?
It was great, Vicki. Thank you.
Oh,
Very helpful.
Thanks, Irma.
Very helpful.
Yeah, it was my first time listening in, and it was really helpful. Thank you.
Hi, who is that?
My name's Lynn. I'm the person that sent you an email. I'm one of Dr. Lily's patients from years ago.
Okay.
And you emailed me about the conference tonight because I wanted to find out more information about the oils. I've been wanting to find out information. I just finally said, let me just call and see what's going on. So thanks.
Great. Well, thanks for calling in, Lynn. I just see a phone number. I don't have a name showing for you. So thanks for being here.
Oh, okay.
Question.
Sure.
So I have an oil that it's not like the essential oils that are on the list of any company that I've seen, but it's rosehip seed oil.
Mm-hmm.
I really like it for my skin. I wonder like if you could use that for a carrier oil.
I don't see why not. Especially if it works well for your skin.
Yeah, I've been using it for a while and I really like it. And so I was thinking maybe I could use that for carrier oil.
Sure. As long as it's a good grade, then it should be fine.
Okay.
Absolutely. So does anyone here have either dry skin or oily skin, and what have they been doing about it, if they do?
I have dry skin. I switched several years ago to an oil cleanser, without chemicals in it. It's a blend of oils, and I've been using that. I tried the straight coconut oil for a while, but after a while, my skin really didn't like it much. Just straight oil.
Yeah, no, it's important to experiment and find what works best for your skin. There is no one set pattern or recipe for everyone. I like argan oil.
What's jojoba? You were saying to mix tea tree oil and that.
Yes, you can use jojoba. It's an oil. It's really a wax. Jojoba has certain components in it. It's great to mix your oils as a carrier oil. It's jojoba, but you could use any other.
Is that something Young Living has?
No, jojoba oil is a carrier oil that you can just buy at a health food store, or you'll find it, I guess, in supermarkets, wherever oils are sold. Yeah, it's a standard kind of carrier oil.
Yeah, you can buy it at Ulta.
Okay.
You can buy it at Ulta. Sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's a good oil.
You can get it on Amazon.
You can get everything on Amazon.
Right.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Sure. And then you choose whatever carrier oil works best for you. Whether it be, I mentioned just a few, but there's a lot. Some people might use olive oil, anything that is a good oily base to use with the essential oils.
And you also mentioned coconut oil too, right?
Yes. So coconut oil, I keep a jar in my kitchen for cooking, and I keep a jar in my bathroom. So I use, just the solid coconut oil, rub it in my hands. It melts immediately as soon as you add it to your hands. And I use that to remove my makeup at night. And, but you can also buy fractionated coconut oil, which is always in a liquid state. So they've removed the components that have it harden when it gets cooler. So I use that sometimes, mixing it in with some of my essential oils. I will use that when I'm making up certain formulas. So I use both fractionated and standard coconut oil.
Yeah, I've only used the solid so far. Oh, and then another concoction that I made
Mm-hmm.
was I have been using coconut oil and tea tree oil on my cuticles, toes and fingers.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got the lemongrass, I added the lemongrass to it,
Mm-hmm.
and it made a major difference.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, lemongrass is a wonderful one. I, had to choose certain oils to focus in on, but maybe I'll post something on the website about lemongrass for people to learn about. Yeah, it's a great oil.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
This is Linda.
Yes, hi.
I have not used oils on my skin.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're talking about cleaning your face at night
Mm-hmm.
with coconut oil, you rub it in, and then do you leave it? Do you take a tissue and blot it to get the cosmetic off?
Oh, I take a tissue and I wipe it off, because it's,
Okay.
I don't want the thick, and it comes off and then the rest gets absorbed into my skin. You can do that also. Well, argan oil is something that I use before I put my makeup on. After I've washed my face, I will put argan oil on. That gets absorbed immediately, and then I just put my makeup on after that. But I've always removed, at least for the last number of years, used coconut oil to remove it. But I'll let you know once I get my supply of the Mira cleansing oil. I'll try that and see how that removes my makeup.
I take it off with water and a soft cloth.
Mm-hmm.
But then if I feel like there might be residue, I don't do it every day. I have a mist that has hyaluronic acid in it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just mostly water.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just take the if I think that if it feels too oily, I just take a cotton pad and wipe it with that.
Okay. But you don't use soap.
No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
soap. I haven't used soap since I was a teenager.
Right. Yeah. I don't know if I ever used soap. Maybe when I was a teenager too, but
I don't know. I know at least since I was 18, I haven't. Before that, I don't remember. I'm too old.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, any other questions?
This is Linda. My mother, who died at 94 and had beautiful skin and hair. So it must have been genetic in what she was eating, because
Mm-hmm.
she washed her face with soap and water every night and put on Pond's cold cream.
Yeah. Hey, it's a classic. I don't even know what's in ponds. It would be interesting to do a little research and see what kind of chemicals are in that, if any.
Lots.
Lots. Yes.
Yeah, I think it was a petroleum base.
It was probably petroleum. Yes. So.
And her pillow cover, her pillowcase was always sort of greasy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's one of the side effects of that. So if you see me moving around, it's because I'm now playing tug of war with this dog. So Irma has met Frankie, so she knows. So
Yes, I have.
Frankie can't wait till you come back.
Frankie's a girl boy dog.
Yes, Frankie's a bulldog.
You should show everybody, Frankie.
Well, I don't know if I can, but
Okay.
she either even if she's quiet next to you, she's snoring. So then you hear the snoring. So it's never silent here. But so we're having fun. We're having a great time here. So in order to keep with our timing, what I want to suggest, if anyone has any questions, anything else, just either send me an email or post it on Vicki Loves Oil's Facebook page. If you're not part of that, just send me a request and I'll open it up to you. It's called Vicki Loves Oils on Facebook. And I'm happy to answer any questions, and I post things all the time, some information I think that would be helpful.
Thank you, Vicki.
Well,
Thank you.
thank you so much, everyone, for
Thank
being
you very much.
Good
and
night, everybody.
I hope to see you at the next one.
Bye, everybody.
Yes.
Bye, everyone.
Okay. Bye bye. Thank you.